Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, this real chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the finish! Shevchenko. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what a ball he's in here. Schneider, he's having a go. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's ambitious. It's a pretty loose pass. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rice.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Bruyne. Schneider. This is promising. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very...
Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Plays a sharp little ball here. Guardiola. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. That's a little off target. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
2 added minutes has been
Belletti.
indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just...
Big chance! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. He's picked his way through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Schneider. No, he refuses to take the bait.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He can run onto that. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schmeichel. Van Bouten. Beckenbauer. Guardiola. Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's the hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Roberto Carlos, and now the hit! Loose, in he goes again! Goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that means there could be trouble here. And Shevchenko!
There will be 3 minutes.
Roberto Carlos. Brazil clearly now in lead preservation mode. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well-timed, excellent interception. He'll try from distance. Decent hit and on target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And smartly reclaimed. Palmer. Fires from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Foden. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that could set him on his way. Great ball, Shevchenko! Goal! Barcelona! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he is... Oh, terrible pass! It's Kane! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Half an hour played now. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka cuts it out.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. And it's Kane. Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne. Oh, super find. Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Costa Curta. He's going for goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Has a shot! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Turkey have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
And he's in on, and Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he thumps it clear. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Now it's Saka. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Ricky Puig. And it's Snyder. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's intervened well there. Ribery. Ribery. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Turkey really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice interception, well timed. That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kane. Chance to finish. And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision. Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. And that should get the job done. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Got a shot away! He's got away with one there. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's ambitious. Always onto this. David Villa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rice. And now the hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Osimhen. Great ball, real chance! Whatever he had in mind. Bruno Fernandes! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
De Bruyne. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Barcelona finding their passes. Bruno Fernandes clears it away. And it's De Bruyne. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And here's De Bruyne. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that has not gone well.
There will be 1 minute
Deep
added
into
time.
stoppage time. And here's Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion.
And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to...
Can he put it away? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Osimhen! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask.
Bruno Fernandes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa is flagged offside. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Attendance for this match was
Messi.
70,987.
Now it's Shevchenko. David Villa. Good effort from distance. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Villa brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now this could be a chance. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Foden is in a really good position out wide.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's intervened well there. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
75 minutes played. Oh, played right into his path. That's a fabulous ball.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Could be danger here. David Villa. Goalkeeper's ball. David Villa gets flagged offside. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's been drilled in.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Schneider. He has found the way through. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Costa Curta. Schneider.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Shevchenko. Gets his pass away. Muslera. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Heads it! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Iraq clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was...
Good effort from distance. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Terrific header. It's run loose. In he goes again.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a throw. McAllister just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. That pass has been well intercepted.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He won't be happy with that one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Decent progress down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
More and more Oh no, this does not look good. Alvarez. Belletti. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister fiddles it through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Alvarez! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice ball, and he's in. Has a go! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Always onto this. He's picked his way through, and a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's following up! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether...
And Messi! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to retrieve it. McAllister. Well read, nice interception. And it's Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Short changes him with that pass. De Bruyne.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And smartly reclaimed. Played into space out wide. David Villa is in a really good position out wide. He can get that clear. Rice. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Costa Curta makes the intercept, and it's been given away. Now it's De Bruyne. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Shevchenko! That was superb goal. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight. Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Costa Curta, and he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. And the finish! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a little off target. That's been cut out, well played. And he stands tall, impenetrable. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Beckham was in no mood for any of that, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that was vital. De Bruyne. Out for a throw. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ball's out once more. That's a nicely measured pass. Beckenbauer. Pressing high and with purpose. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Osimhen. Chance! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing It just hasn't gelled.
He gets big! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Played out towards the right wing.
The attendance for this match.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And Messi! It's in! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Shevchenko. It's a loose ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. In with a header! Just off target. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Stoich. Big chance! It's in!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of... Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Stoichkov. Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good ball. Mbappe! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
6 added minutes has been
Cannavaro.
indicated.
Beckenbauer. To Toni Kroos. Haaland. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So is this the start of a comeback? It's Nakata! They want to be quick to recover this. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nakata actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. That's...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were at So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours. He'll try from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Ball's gone out of play. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Snyder. Good effort from distance. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shifted upfield. Great hit! Goal! Barcelona! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Schneider. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Shevchenko. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Belletti. Oh, nicely intercepted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He won't be happy with that one.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he welcomes it in. And Shevchenko! Foden. There will be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looking for options for movement.
There will be
Chips
1
it
minute
through.
added time.
And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Shevchenko.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
No luck with that dink over the top. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. That is good alertness. Tries to dink it in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Belletti. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Now it's Messi. Messi looking to add to his goal. That's a nicely measured pass. David Villa. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Schneider!
The attendance for this match
No,
was
not quite.
71,649.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Foden.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looks for the finish!
Substitutions taking place.
And that's been drilled in. That's going to go a long way. He's having a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's gone for goal.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. All hands on deck for this one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's played him through. Shevchenko, big chance! It's a goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Messi. Had a shot. And that has been clubbed away. And it's De Bruyne. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that was vital. Now the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's a sharp pass. Messi. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cannavaro. Rice. And it's played forward. Ruben Dias makes the interception. And that has been cleared. And it's De Bruyne. Great work on the overlap. He has found the way through. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And there's green grass ahead of him. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Oh, terrible pass. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Cannavaro. And it's De Bruyne. Great ball if he can get there.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. David Villa. Griezmann. Rice. Schneider. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
De Bruyne. Tchouameni gets a foot in here. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle. Can he put it away?
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they've got rid.
Attendance for this match match was 71,898.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now that's well seen too. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Belletti. That's played into space. Griezmann. He is through here. It's Griezmann! Oh, that is asking. He's had a shot! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Griezmann really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Pedri. Number 11, Griezmann. Number 21,
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United, Messi!
Number 4, Mbappe.
And he's heaved it away.
Federico Valverde. Number 6, Pep
No way through there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Played back in. Rice. Messi. Rice. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. The less said about that pass, the better. Beckenbauer.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Beckenbauer. And it's Belletti.
3 minutes added time.
Maldini gets it clear. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great, but hits one! Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day, Sadly, not today.
Reminder today that smoking is
Your
only
reflections
allowed in
then, Jim.
areas shown on this
Barcelona
map.
desperately
Thank you for your
failing to
cooperation.
impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Shevchenko. David Villa. David Villa! Serginho gets it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Beckenbauer is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. No, that's been intercepted. Now the ball's gone astray. And Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Costa Curta, and he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good effort from distance. Corner number 2 then. He's got the shot away! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's only shapes to shoot! In he goes again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rice. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Fires from distance. Now that was quite some save.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Barcelona have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer. Guillon trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say...
Speculative strike. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Oh, that's well spotted. Guillon appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
De Bruyne. Now, who's going to be first to this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Deftly away. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Well, he's getting a few rounds of applause from around the touchline, but he's angry with himself, really angry.
That's a sharp pass. Messi just eases him off the ball. Floated through. Bayer gets it clear. And he welcomes it in. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Schneider. Interesting ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's in plenty of space here. And now the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's through here. There's the shot! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's Schneider! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that has been cleared. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the one. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's looking to set free a runner. Volleyed effort.
Sneijder really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely aimed pass. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Referee's given a throw. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. David Villa. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's really well cleared. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh no, this does not look good. Goalkeeper's ball. Rice. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Sneijder. Speculative strike.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Beckenbauer. That could spell trouble. He's got away. He's had a shot! Schneider. De Bruyne. Couldn't squeeze it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played into space out wide. Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro. To Schneider. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi. Beckenbauer. Chance to finish. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Shot a goal!
The attendance for this match was
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Alcantara gets it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to...
And Batistuta! Beckenbauer. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Shevchenko. No way through there. Schneider. Shevchenko! And that was probably asking just too much. And it's lofted through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
75 minutes played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, terrible mistake. And the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Beckenbauer. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, well played, well played.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, that's fabulous.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And we're done. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is... David Villa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Who do you, Jim, see? And he's let fly! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Sneijder is offering a right smile there.
And that has left him in a heap. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué. Casemiro. Alvarez. Bellingham is flagged offside. Back into the middle. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he put it away? There it is!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That is ended up in no man's land. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Barcelona really can't...
And he'll shoot here! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
It's a sweet ball, that. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he was quick to react. Casemiro. That's a little off target. Indonesia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Casemiro. Doué. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Belts one! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Danger averted for now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Baggio. He's got the shot away! Goal!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
2 goals on the day. And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No way through. De Bruyne has given away a free kick. And that is a little undercooked. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharp. He's gone for goal! Pedri. Oh, they can break here. Indonesia finding their passes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Shevchenko. Always onto this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Oh, terrible pass. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Casemiro. Bellingham. Alvarez has created 1 goal already. Just about up to 75 minutes. Costa Curta. Doué. Shevchenko.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
There's the hit! Roberto Carlos is there to clear. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he's picked out the run. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Rice spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Mbappe has a goal! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Looking for the runner, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! And he's heaved it away. Fires from distance. Belts one. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hoisted in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better. And the shot! It's in! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0. He's having a go! Oh no, this does not look good. Chooses to go back. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Snyder. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pinches it off him. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Just the keeper to Mbappe! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's Schneider! Smashing save, really good save that.
Barcelona have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
And they've got rid. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Fiddles it through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Roberto Carlos. Schneider going... Schneider! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. They're up to 5 corners now. Schneider with the short one. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Belletti. Had a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Gabriel getting this one clear. Bellingham. He's got a side of goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's aimed into the middle.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Schneider. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Pedri. Rice. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that was vital. And it's hoisted clear. Throw in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It'll be a throw-in. David Villa. David Villa! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box. Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And this could be the final action of the first half. In for a header! And he's there to get it away. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. Here we go again then. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cannavaro. Rice. It's a good spell of possession, this. And a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. David Villa.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bellingham absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's gone looking for safety. Pedri. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Belletti. For Rice. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. Oh, they can break here. And here's Shevchenko. Looks for the finish. And that is great goalkeeping.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Now this could be a chance. And he's surging through. It's a great... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is...
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Shifted upfield. Good ball over the top. Oh, super ball. Hits one! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 5,
Indonesia are having a ball here. Shevchenko finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Coming on the field is number 10, Hazard.
Yeah, this kind of bold running.
Speculative strike. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shevchenko. Shevchenko!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham! Bellingham! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Is number 22, Kaká.
No way he was going to let him past. Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne. Roberto Baggio.
Added minutes have
Kaká.
been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's Baggio! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience. Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Pedro Neto! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Shifted upfield. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for him.
And Batistuta! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Belletti. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bayer, will they claim to that?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the ball's a good one here. And the shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn. He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's going to be another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Floated through. Pedro Neto! It's loose now and they want to... He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw. And he's there to get it away. Beckenbauer for Rice. And that has left him in a heap. Look at the space here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer. Back into the middle. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nakata showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The attendance for this match.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only 1 down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Lyon are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Rice. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Lyon with the corner, there first. Rice getting this one clear. Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's found a way through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on close.
Looks for the finish. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Costa Curta. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Batistuta. He's having a go. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That looks a good ball through. David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Lyon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Batistuta. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cleared without complication. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Batistuta. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lyon look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's managed to get free. Bit too much weight on the pass. Shevchenko might just make this. And the shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Rice. Belletti. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer. Rice. Schneider. Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute at a
Belletti.
time.
Oh, not quite. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No reported change. And now the hit! Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rice. Costa Curta. Matchmaking are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And they win it back again. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Beckenbauer. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Shevchenko. David Villa! De Bruyne. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! He scored!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 68 minutes is number 9.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Shot could be on. Decent hit!
Substitution on the field, number 26.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Mbappe.
Big header! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is... And Shevchenko! So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, a delicate chip through. Goes in for the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through?
That's going in strongly.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be...
And the shots! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And he skips past his man. Costa Curta wins the duel this time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach it.
Belts one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. David Villa. He's in here! Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Shevchenko. Oh, super find. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's intervened well there. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. Thinks one through. Now it's Beckham. Pass somewhat off top. It's Rosicki! Now, who's going to be first to this? Another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Corner number 4 coming up here. Cannavaro tries to clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Mohamed Salah, no messing about, just bludgeoned away. They're up to 5 corners now. Schneider is there to clear.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
And the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe! He has found the way through. Mbappe concedes a free kick for that. It's a really well-measured ball. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Messi. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Taken back almost at once. Messi! He should have put that one away.
Messi was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on.
Hits one! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
He gets big! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Tchouaméni, Koundé, Schneider cuts it out. No, he is not giving anything away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's definitely not his best. Cannavaro. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games.
He's had a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 7, Lionel Messi.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes coming off in quick... And Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Costa Curta. And he welcomes it in. Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the volley. And that has been clubbed away. Shevchenko! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Good effort from distance. That carried quite a threat. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Schneider with the short one.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
It'll be a throw-in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shifted upfield. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Speculative strike. That's got him rattled. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Schneider. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a good ball through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Forwards and with intent. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage.
Oh, here's a chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
De Bruyne. Belletti. Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Can he finish? Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Substitution for Argentina, number 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7.
And that is out of play.
Coming on the field, number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 6, Son Heung-min. Number 9, Pedri. Substitution.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Son Heung-min. And claimed it back swiftly. Toni Kroos. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kroos. Gets his pass away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Haaland! Haaland! And that would have won it.
Haaland was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 17.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 16. Rodri. Coming on the field. Number 2. Deo Upamecano.
And he's managed to get rid.
Conte.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. Not the most accurate pass. Haaland. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
The understanding between those two plays a big...
That's that, the end.